It was a case of returning to basics for Commissioner of Police Clifton Hicken on Saturday when he traveled to several communities across Georgetown to revitalize the community police collaboration, the crime fighting, and networking.
Residents of Tiger Bay, good morning. Good morning, sir. Good morning. I just want to first of all thank you for your unwavering support you have given to the police. And now that I'm at the helm of the force, I will personally ensure that from the well, as you can see, Commissioner here, Deputy Commissioner Admin here, Commander McBean here, members of the corporate sector. And so what we're going to do, coming out of our strategic plan, we're going to ensure that the police maintain a structured relationship with Tiger Bay like every other community.
That was Commissioner of Police Clifton Hicken in Tiger Bay, Rosemary Lane. The top cop was accompanied by Deputy Commissioner Calvin Brutus, Commander 4A Simon McBean, and Ravin Singh and Shahab Haq of the business community.
We can only make this successful with your support. We can only do so much, but you have to meet us halfway. And it's by coming out, supporting initiatives, and this initiative will be built upon feedback from you. We know once you have interaction, issues may come up. When those issues come up, you have a channel. Don't engage in a confrontation with the police if that is the case. You'll have the direct number to Commander, my number, Commissioner number. Call us right away so we can intervene immediately to resolve any issue that faces you in this community.
Leopold Street was the next stop for the top cop and his team.
I told y'all that I'm going to come back to the community, and here I am. Yeah. The first thing I want to tell you is this. We're going to cause the community to work with the police so we can create an environment to have a first thing, a safer community. Very well. The second thing is we're going to bring members of the corporate sector into the community so that we can offer you job opportunities. Very well. Very importantly, the police are going to be working with the youth to ensure we develop skill training. It is called vocational training skills. And so we can prepare you for the field of work. Very importantly, the Commander, Assistant Commissioner McBean will be seeing you on a weekly basis so that we are going to have a structured arrangement. And so every weekend, expect to see activities between this community and the police. Parents, we have a lot of programs for the children. Please cooperate with the police so the children can benefit from this. Very importantly, to my extreme left is Deputy Commissioner Administration, this is Mr. Brutus. Based on our analysis, we have already started to look at programs that can benefit the youths, and so that it's going to alleviate some of the problems for you on a weekend. So on the weekends, they're going to be with the police, and we're going to take proper care of them. We're going to send transportation to pick them up. We're going to ensure they're fed and everything, and we're going to bring them back to the community. That by itself will create a cultural change.
Then off to Sophia the team went, as they were greeted by a mostly young crowd.
We are also going to look at assisting the youth for CXC and common entrance. For those who are not so inclined, we look at the technical programs. We are also going to be focusing on sport in all disciplines. Soon as we get this program back on stream, you'll see competitions between the communities across the country coming into a big competition. So we'll have prizes, monetary awards and the like. Of course, we had pageants in the past. We want to bring that back on stream. So we'll have a fruitful engagement going on as we progress.
Saturday's final stop was Agricola, and again, no strange place for the Commissioner, Deputy Commissioner, or Mr. Hack, as they were present when the social crime prevention program for that community first started back in 2014 during the tenure of former Commissioner of Police Tilal Prasad.
You're going to have the business people coming in more often than ever, and then we're going to identify job opportunities for you in Agricola. We're going to have inter-community activities at the headquarters, Evelyn Sports Club ground. Why are we doing this? We're going to take you out of your community to interact with other communities around Guyana. and across the regions. And so you can share each other's culture. You can understand the diverse arrangement that goes on within the regions. If you have issues, the commander will have his door open. So you can speak to the commander at any time. And this tells you then there must be no conflict at the junior level with the police. Whenever the police come into Agricola like during my tenure, open arms like how you're giving me a high five and everybody know their name Hicken. I would like you to know each and every policeman and woman that comes into Agricola and treat them with the same type of respect. If there's anything at the bottom in terms of conflict, call us so we can de-escalate the situation right away.
As soon as we finish this preliminary phase, the reps from 4A would come with the commander. We'll have these things structured. We have your information. You have your teams, whether it's football, softball, volleyball, circle tennis, all the games. Have your teams ready, because what we want to do soon is to have you play against community. We'll have monetary prize along with trophies. We want to bring back the pageant. Some of you remember the pageant that we had. We want to bring that back. We want to do skill training programs for young adults and youths, cosmetology, carpentry, electrical, plumbing, those things we want to bring back. And we want to assist the younger ones who are preparing for CXC with everything, all the resources and lessons for CXC and Common Entrance.
As Commissioner rightly said, I am the person that's going to roll out the forces program. I am actually the executor of the program. So what myself and team will sit with you, decide on how we go forward, what are we doing, select the right persons for the programs, and we will assist in changing, as someone said before, changing the outlook of these communities and to better our quality of life within the community. Thank you very much.
I, as a businessman, I should feel comfortable to come in here without the police and being unarmed as I am. And my colleagues in the business sector, they should be able to do that too. Because I tell you what, sometimes we need workers to work in our factories or our business at some point in time. And there's a labor shortage. But you have the labor right here. But if the environment is not creative, we're not going to come in here to look for couplemen to help us offload a container. In my case, I speak for myself. Sometimes I need 20 porters, extra porters. But I might be afraid to come in here. So we want to form that relationship where we get to know each other on a one-on-one basis. That I don't have to go to Commissioner Hicken or Assistant Commissioner Mr. McBean or Mr. Brutus. I can feel free and come in here, drive in, and say, yo, I'm looking for 5-10 people to work. Who could make it? And we jump in and we go and we do we thing.
Hicken has been pushing social crime prevention initiatives within the Guyana Police Force for years. Since then, several youth groups were created across the country to effectively and meaningfully engage community leaders, residents, and the police in an effort to improve policing across the country. For Big Smith News Watch, Leroy Smith.